Welcome to The Explainer. So glad you're here. We're diving right into a crucial step for anyone moving to or within the Steel City: how to expertly navigate the localized water utility landscape. Whether you're a first-time renter or a new homeowner, we're going to explore exactly how to get your water service up and running. Did you know that setting up your water service online here in Pittsburgh could literally save you hours of hassle? Yeah, it can get you started with clean, flowing water in no time at all. It's super convenient, but, and here's the catch, it is absolutely not a one-size-fits-all process. Believe it or not, your path depends entirely on your exact zip code and whether your name is on a deed or a lease. So let's dive into this and map out the exact right roadmap for your specific situation. Here's our game plan for today. First, we'll untangle the Pittsburgh utility landscape. Second, we'll look at owners versus tenants. Third, setting up online access. Fourth, payments and assistance. And finally, troubleshooting and support. Let's get right to it.
All right, Section 1, the Pittsburgh utility landscape.
So the first big hurdle you're going to hit is realizing that Pittsburgh doesn't just have one single water department for the whole metro area. It's actually a pretty fragmented system. You've got Pittsburgh Water, often called PWSA or PGH2O. Then there's Pennsylvania American Water, which is an investor-owned utility. Head east and you'll find the Wilkinsburg-Penn Joint Water Authority. Go north, it's the Westview Water Authority. And here's the thing, you don't get to shop around. The provider you use is strictly dictated by the footprint of where your new home is located.
Now, you might be thinking Pittsburgh Water handles everything, right? Well, they do handle wastewater for the whole city and drinking water for most city neighborhoods and Millvale. But they aren't the only player in town. If you're moving to certain suburbs or even specific neighborhoods right on the city's edge, you might actually be relying on PAWC, WPJWA, or WVWA for your drinking water. Trust me, checking your exact address first will save you the massive headache of applying to the wrong provider and dealing with delayed service.
Moving right along to Section 2, Owners versus Tenants Setup.
This brings us to a huge fork in the road. The setup process is completely different based on your living situation. If you're buying the home, congratulations! Your account creation happens automatically in the background. Once your property closing is finalized, that transfer literally triggers your new owner account. You don't have to lift a finger to apply. Tenants, on the other hand, you actually have to actively submit specific online web forms or email applications. Just a quick tip. Make sure you gather your pre-setup prep ahead of time, like your proof of identity and a copy of your lease, just to make the whole thing as seamless as possible.
But wait, before you renters rush off to apply, check out this interesting little quirk we found in the documentation. In Pittsburgh, unpaid water charges actually attach as a lien to the property itself, not to the person who used the water. Because of this, a lot of landlords just keep the water bill in their own name to protect their investment, and then they'll either cover the cost or bill you directly for it. Honestly, a lot of student renters and apartment dwellers never even have to open an account, so definitely read your lease first before you do anything.
Okay, let's assume your lease does require you to set it up. If you're using Pittsburgh Water, here's the play. Step 1, head over to pgh2o.com. Step 2, locate the Application for Service Tenants web form. Step 3, fill out your info and submit your documents. A pro tip here, use a scanner app on your phone to grab a clean, digital PDF of your lease or landlord authorization. Uploading a crystal clear document is going to prevent weird delays and common application mistakes that could leave you without water on move-in day.
Now, if you're up in the northern suburbs, served by Westview Water Authority, it's a bit different. They use more of a hybrid approach. No automated web portal for setup here. Instead, you'll need to download their PDF application for services from westviewwater.org. Fill it out, attach a scan of your photo ID and proof of residency, and then actually email that whole packet over to customerservice@westviewwater.org. It's a little more manual, sure, but making sure those attachments are perfectly legible will really speed up the process.
All right, on to Section 3, setting up online access.
Once your application is approved or your home closing is officially done, you'll get a shiny new account number. Armed with that, you'll want to register for your provider's digital portal immediately. We're talking PWSA's Customer Advantage Portal or PAWC's MyWater. These portals are total game changers for taking control of your utilities. You can track your historical usage, and this is the best part, you can set alerts for high water use. Think about it, if a toilet starts running silently while you're at work, the system will literally ping you, potentially saving you from a massive, costly leak. Plus, you can easily enroll in paperless billing right there.
Next up, Section 4, Payments and Assistance.
Managing your bills online is super fast and secure. Once you're in the portal, setting up autopay is highly recommended so you never miss a billing cycle or get hit with late fees. You can securely link a checking account or a credit card. If you're more hands-on, you can just do one-time online payments. Or you can pay by phone using their automated system. Oh, and get this. If you prefer paying in cash, providers like Pittsburgh Water actually let you pay your bill with cash at local spots like 7-Eleven, Family Dollar, or CVS. So you've got a ton of flexibility.
Now, something we found incredibly reassuring is that these utilities know folks can fall on hard times, and maintaining access to clean water is absolutely essential. For instance, if you're a Pennsylvania American Water customer, they have this great program called the H2O Help to Others program. Administered by the Dollar Energy Fund, this is a crucial safety net offering financial help, budget billing, and even arrearage forgiveness for those who qualify.
Pittsburgh Water is right there too, with robust community support. Their PGH2O Cares team offers bill discount programs, a winter shutoff moratorium, and they'll even help out with lead service line replacement reimbursement. The big takeaway? If you ever find yourself struggling to keep up with your utility bills, please don't just ignore them. Reach out. These programs literally exist to ensure equitable access to essential services for everyone in the community.
And finally, let's look at Section 5, Troubleshooting and Support. So what exactly do you do when things go wrong? Well, categorizing your issue correctly will save you a ton of time. As you can see, if you've got a general billing question, just submit a non-emergency web form or call customer service. Got locked out of your digital portal? Just use their dedicated website issue form. But, and listen, this is absolutely critical. If you see a water main break shooting a geyser into the street, or you've got a sewage backup in your basement, do not send an email. You need to call the 24/7 emergency dispatch immediately. Honestly, I highly recommend saving these numbers to your phone right now. You do not want to be scrambling in a stressful situation. For Pittsburgh Water, their main number is 412-255-2423. You just press 1 for 24/7 emergency dispatch and press 5 for regular customer service. If you're in PWSA territory, their 24/7 emergency line is 1-800-565-7292. And for any general non-water municipal issues within city limits, you can always just dial 311. Having these locked in your contacts is going to make you feel so much more prepared.
Here's another crucial best practice we uncovered. The second you log into your new portal, verify your phone number and email. Why? Because if there's a sudden water main break in your neighborhood or a boil water advisory, the utility company uses an automated system to call and text the numbers they have on file. Keeping that information up to date is absolutely essential so you aren't left entirely in the dark during a localized water emergency.
Now, as with all things administrative, rules and procedures can change. Always check the official utility websites like pgh2o.com or amwater.com, or directly contact your service provider to verify the most current procedures. This explainer gives you a really solid evergreen foundation, but those official websites will always have the absolute latest updates on forms, fees, and processing times.
So what does this all mean? We've navigated the fragmented landscape, compared owners versus renters, uncovered the massive value of setting up your online portal, walked through secure payments, and built your emergency contact list. Now that you know the ins and outs of this whole process, are you ready to conquer your Pittsburgh utility setup? Thanks for exploring this topic with us, and here's to enjoying your new place with clean, flowing water.